Welcome to 131XR, and today in this video we're going to be talking about Rogue Piñatas VRmageddon. This is a new game released by Nerd Ninjas and available now for MetaQuest headsets. It's pretty basic, but as you'll see in this review, basic doesn't necessarily mean bad. Rogue Piñatas VRmageddon is what seems to be a bit of a common thread at the minute, kind of like a roguelike game. You'll start in a hub area, choosing your character you're going to play as, and whether to play solo or in cooperative multiplayer, more on that in a bit. And then you'll enter a world where it's a free roam environment, and your job is to smash piñatas. That's it. That's all there is to it. I mean, who doesn't love the idea of running around a town smashing out piñatas? But not quite. As you're going through each level, you will collect candy from fallen piñatas or smashing environmental objects or hub boxes that you can stand around to break open, each of which has to have a specific timer. And when you collect these candies, you'll level up. And at each level, you'll get the choice of one of 3 upgrades. Now, these could be passive upgrades, like increasing your defense or increasing your melee attack statistic, or you can unlock new weapons or increase specific abilities with said weapons. Now, there is no limit to the weapons that you can carry. You can have a gun and a baseball bat and upgrade both of them several times. You could be holding several melee and shooting weapons and change through them on the fly. So finding your favourite combination of weaponry is super key towards your enjoyment of this game. And enjoying this game is pretty easy. As we say, it's quite a basic game. You go in, you do a run, you kill some piñatas, you fight a boss, you come out. You go in, you do a run, kill some piñatas, fight a boss, and you come out. But all the while, the experience you're gathering is upgrading your character and your performance in those runs, and thus making each subsequent run a little bit easier. Now, the co-op mode for Rogue Piñatas is excellent. Think a bit like Left 4 Dead, but with colourful piñatas instead of zombies. And you'll kind of get the gist of where this is. As you're going through, you'll have to work and coordinate your team, but not to the point where it's like super strategic. It's just you're in this environment having fun together, making sure that no one has piñatas jumping up from behind them or anything similar, in order to survive together. Obviously, the difficulty level is increased when you have more players in the environment, and it's done pretty well. The balancing between solo play and multiplayer is actually something that I believe Nerd Ninjas have spent a lot of time in making sure is right. And the ultimate result of that is that it's fun. It's fun to play single player, and it's fun to play in cooperative multiplayer. There's nothing too extraneous about it. It's not going to push your limits. It's not a game that's going to make you say, VR is the one. But for people who have played a lot of VR, it's a good fun time, especially when playing with friends. Now, one thing that particularly stands out as a problem with a lot of VR games is the onboarding. For people who are new to VR, it can sometimes be a struggle. Maybe there's hefty tutorials or too much information at the start, or maybe you're just not giving the player the right information they need to dive into the game. Rogue Piñatas VRmageddon does this very well. In the very first instance, before you even see the main menu, you're standing in a room with a group of characters around you who ultimately are the playable characters, and one of them hands you a bat. Obviously, your first instinct is just to reach out and grab it. And as you do, you swing and hit a piñata. Really simple. Bat in front of you is a piñata. Take the bat, hit the piñata. Straight away, the game has told you everything you need to know to get started. A short scene takes place, and then you're put in that little hub where you choose your character before diving into a world. Now, when you start, experienced VR players take note, there is only teleportation as the default setting, as a default locomotion setting. However, you can change this in-game, in a run, in the options menu, and for those who are experienced in VR, we highly recommend you do it. The game is significantly better when you have free-form movement. As you progress through Rogue Piñata VRmageddon, you'll find all sorts of ridiculous weapons and special abilities, and eventually you'll become a piñata smashing powerhouse. And it's great fun to see you upgrading. It is a game that very much has that one more run feel, which of course a lot of games of this style aspire to being. So congratulations, Nerd Ninja, on making a game that we just wanted to play. We just wanted to continue playing. Rogue Piñatas VRmageddon is available for MetaQuest headsets now. It's priced at £19.99 or your local currency equivalent, and we highly recommend that you check this one out for a good fun time in VR.